Alright, hello. We are on the Igular by Cojones, this guy here. Which I think means balls in Spanish or something. Yeah, we played 2 games. We just finished a playtest on this map. And I'm super impressed how uniquely this map plays. Let's take a look at the radar. I'm gonna go spectate for a moment. Just take a look at the radar. So it's a really interesting map in the sense that the rotations happen through T-spawn, like here, through this this corridor over here, and through CT house here. So that you have 3 positions of rotation. Let's take Mirage. You have like, 4.5 if you take the window and underground. Make those. So it's from rotation side of things, the map works. And what is really unique about this map, I don't know why there's still like those constant smokes. Let me actually do a little thing here. I don't know why it's okay, anyway. So, what is really unique about this is that T's get this long sideline. Oh, I should preface that this is Cojones' first map that he has made, and it's really promising for a first map. And I don't think I've ever had like this much fun on a first map playtest. And I when giving him the feedback, I also praised him for trying out such like a carefree, open-ended design. But yeah, let's start with the analysis a little bit. So start with the A bomb site here, since it was the first bomb site that probably most of the players anyway kind of gravitated towards. So T's will peek this first before the CTs do, I think, at least, or that's how it felt. So as a CT, you spawn over there, you follow this path, you peek this, and then you have a choice to do. Do you want to peek this? Those were the people just leaving from the voice chat. Do you want to peek this, or do you want to go to this long sideline here? This backside long. There is not much cover on the bomb site to play as a CT, and that's like one of those things to be fixed soon. And we gave some good feedback in order to make this map a little bit more CT sided. It was super T sided right now, but yeah. And so the T's get this sideline first, and there are so many positions where the T's can also peek over the wall here. To see to this bridge, which is kind of broken still, and they have these windows to peek into the courtyard, so that's also kind of a broken side of things. But yeah, the T's get the sidelines, CTs get the ground under control, and this mid area here is kind of CT contested, so CTs can rush here and they can molly this out. CTs can also rush to the B area here and smoke this out and molly this. So the rotation control happens through this area over here that we are in right now. We call this a bus or train or whatever, because the windows remind me of like a bus or whatever. It's kind of stuck. But yeah, so T's get pretty much like this area. CTs get this long area here. They get like this much. Yeah, this much, and then CTs get like this much as well, and this. So T's are really left with trying to fight for the long, trying to get like something done in this area, or trying to do something in here. And it was really fun as a T. As a terrorist player, let me give myself talent. Okay. It was really fun to counter smoke as a T in here, to counter smoke this and then progress a little bit further. There was an element of like kind of brute forcing your way through the first choke points, and I think that there's definitely the timings in the map are a little bit T-sided. You get a little bit too far as a T. But definitely this sideline thing could be something that it's like has been kept and actually designed into the level, rather than having it as like a happy little accident. also this is kind of a feedback session here. I don't agree that this should be a thing necessarily, that you're able to see over this wall like that. Yeah, and this roof thing here could be removed. It's just like needless space that makes positions like this kind of questionable. Also the sidelines here are kind of random. But yeah, what we need here is CTs covering more of the ground and having positions to play also on the bomb site, and then T's absolutely dominating like the sidelines over here. So the CTs should be scared of peeking this area, but the T's should be scared of pushing into this area. If that makes any sense. It should. Yeah, and B works the opposite way, as in CTs control the sidelines. But yeah, we need a little bit more cover. I think here is a good spot to like put one box that the CTs can play, since it's in a kind of a vital position, as in from back here as getting this control as a T. You can also fight the site, fight this courtyard, and fight this, and then fight everything else from here. That would be the perfect position. But yeah, site also needs a little bit more nuance. You could like split this up into 2 boxes and have a little bit more gameplay on it. You can smoke these gaps, which is beautiful, so that you can actually do like a wall of smoke strat, and then isolate the back of the site completely. Also, like, these gaps weren't that broken. Like, players would adapt to peeking between those gaps and would pre-aim there, and when a rush came. And it was actually quite a lot of CT information that they got through those, so it was actually quite interesting how they worked. But yeah, a little bit more cover on the bomb side, that would be super nice. If you're having some trouble, like how to set up the cover, T1 has this like T1 mirror had this like funny feel good method of placing cover, of like having just an empty bomb site and then moving from one position to the other, and then like I want to be covered from here, and like placing one. But I think in this occasion you could add, especially like, yeah, here, this one central bomb site cover, like make it a little bit less thick, and make it so that you can actually play on top of it as well. Make it a little bit less high, less tall, like shorter, and then you can like actually play on top of it. Yeah, that could absolutely work. I love the shape of the roofs. I just think that it brings so much like personality to the whole map. Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, and I can't wait to see the next version. Also, light up the little back areas here. But yeah, we had like crazy situations here as well. Like, there was a round where I planted here, and I went all the way back. Sadly, there was no retake. But yeah, it would have been really easy, or really easy. Yeah, probably would have been really easy. But really interesting to see what would happen like from the sideline. And yeah, T's didn't get that many plants on the bomb site in general, because there's no cover to plant. So you kind of have to have like the whole outside area to be able to plant on the bomb site. That was really interesting. And on B bomb site, the bomb went down like way more often. So yeah. But yeah, I think these like boxes should be a little bit more easier to access, so that you can actually have like a little bit more multi-level gameplay. The map maker also asked many people if the map should have more height variation, and for such a flat map, it's very interesting, and the height variation is in all the right places, in my opinion. Like, you have it on the bomb sites, the angles felt really nice to peek. Like, if there was like crazy height variation, the map probably wouldn't feel as easy to learn as well. But yeah, of course you could like split like the map basically in 2, and have the other side of the map like 128 units a little bit higher or something like that. But this is also pretty good. It's also really good, you know. It works. The height variation is in the right places, and I feel that the map is more like cache, where like half of the map is like, or the height variation is just on the bomb sites more than anything. And to be honest, like the highest point of cache, which is on like A, or the fucking nothing boxes, Cloud9 nothing boxes on A, like in the corner, versus like the lowest position, which is like in the pit of B. That is already like fucking what, like 300 units or something. It's crazy how much the height variation is. But yeah, here you don't necessarily need height variation for the gameplay to be interesting, but here you have the exact right height variation in the positions. But yeah, of course you could make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, I was really surprised how well the map played, and really surprised how much fun I had on the map. It's definitely in a point where you yourself are in a kind of a pit of despair when it comes to creativity. You know, you start to see and enjoy like other innocent projects like this. So yeah, that's my little love letter to this map. And yeah, I'll be linking the map, of course, in the description. And yeah, also if I think we had 2 people recording the playtest, so I'll be linking those playtest videos down in the description as well. But for the first map, this was a absolute chef's kiss of a experience. Get ready, Lukivald. Yeah. All right, take care, guys.